is good, YouTube? We are here with the Chicago Bulls rebuild, the first NBA 2K18 rebuild of the season for us here. So basically, if you are new to the channel and have not seen any of my vids, which you definitely should check out, it is a 3-year rebuilding cycle. So we try to become the best team that we can be in 3 years with a team, and we're going to start off with possibly one of the worst teams in the league this year, the Chicago Bulls. Here's the roster. They brought in some people over the offseason as Zach LaVine and Chris Dunn through trades with the Timberwolves when they got obviously dumped off Jimmy Butler. So here we go. We simmed up to the halfway season mark, and here we are hovering around 24 and 27. Let's see what we will get up to before the half. Okay, we got 25 wins. Not too bad. I just left the team alone first year. Obviously, I'm taking the realistic approach to it, and that's most likely how the team's going to stay this year. Here's the points this year and all the stats. You got Zach LaVine, 18.4 points a game. Robin Lopez also up there. Rebounds, Bobby Portis is doing his thing. All right, Bobby. All right, assist. Cameron Payne, he's stepping up. Not Chris Dunn, surprisingly. Where are we at with the rookies? Okay, LAURI Markkanen, number 6. Number 6. It was a great rookie class this year. I can't really complain too much, you know. Alright, so let's try and work out some trades, maybe to dump off some of these older people with contracts and stuff like that. Maybe like a Robin Lopez or something, but we can't get anything for D-Wade. Let's see about Robin Lopez real quick. Let's see if there's anything that we may have to take for him. Not seeing anything too critical here, nothing too crazy. No, I'm just gonna leave him on the team and let that ride out. How about Mirotic? Will we get anything for Mirotic? Sauce, no thank you. Evan Turner. Raymond Felton, oh my goodness, that man's still in the league. Alright, Corey Joseph, Sean Kilpatrick, Jonathan Simmons. Intriguing, but no, I'm going to have to not do it. And Felicio, just because we have a excess of big men on this team. Let's see if we can dump him off for anything decent. And we cannot. So let's just continue simming to the end of the season, and let's see what we can finish at with the current team that is probably going to be, come on, let's be honest, the worst team in the NBA this year. Okay, so let's forward a little bit. And if you're a Bulls fan, no offense, you know, I was a Sixers fan previous to this whole trust the process thing. I know we had Jakar Sampson starting and stuff. It's hard sometimes, you know. You just gotta rebuild and have hope in your team. That's all I can really say. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, this is Big Body Gaming. I do a little bit of Madden and 2K content. So if you like Madden and 2K and you like creative content, then just drop a sub, you know? You know? Alright, so let's see. Contract extensions. Let's see. The one that we were really caring about was willing to re-sign because the state of this team right now. But, yeah, I wasn't really trying to bring back D-Wade because of his age. Not really worth it. Okay. End of the season, we finished with 36 wins, 36 and 46. Pretty good for this Bulls team, if you ask me. MVP goes to James Harden, 28, 7 and 8. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's see, Mike D'Antoni. Oh, we got our own player who used to be a Sixers, Jaren Grant, got most improved player, 10, 2, and 4. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. De'Aaron Fox got 6th Man of the Year. Lonzo, Rookie of the Year. Okay. Let's see if we got anybody on any of these lists real quick. I don't think so. Nope. And we did not make playoffs, so we might as well just sim these playoffs and see what happens. And my own Philadelphia 76ers just upset the Celtics over there. That's pretty crazy, I cannot lie. Okay, the finals, the Wizards versus the Rockets, and the Rockets destroy them. Chris Paul, finals MVP, 19, 5, and just about 13. Oh my gosh. Alright, Chris Paul. I see that you are trying to make yourself an elite player again like you were back in the day. Okay. Obviously, I don't really like that because it's not like everyone's tanking on purpose. I mean, I guess that's a thing sometimes. They were trying to say that the Sixers did that nonsense, but I don't think that's the case. Alright, so here's the draft lottery. We are projected, I think that's a 10. Let's just skip to the end here, and we got 10. Whatever. We get a top 10 player from the draft, so I can't complain too much. Let's see. Here we go in the draft. Let's see who goes number 1 overall to the Miami Heat this upcoming draft class. Let's see. They take Marvin Bagley III. Alright. That could possibly happen in real life. I'm not really sure. But I like Trevor Duval in my opinion, but not for this specific team right now. So, yeah, see, I'm looking at them, but we don't really. I feel confident with our young point guards. I'm feeling like a center or a small forward pick, honestly, here. So let's look at the small forwards. We got this guy, Emmanuel Eckhart. I honestly don't know of him. Sorry. But I'll take him. Let's see how he does over the years, and maybe that will give me a little insight to maybe go watch him, see what type of player he is. 6'8", Arizona, 203 pounds, first round, 10th pick in the 2018 draft. So let's hop into the rookie signing. He's a 73 overall. It's not that bad, pretty good. Who am I going to bring back here? Denzel Valentine, easily. Chris Dunn, easy for me. Cameron Payne. Yeah. I'll bring him back after the season ends. Okay, let's hop into free agency. See, if this was not such like a realistic approach to it, I would obviously be the person to go try and attempt to sign KD. But, you know, we're trying to take a more realistic approach to it. And I do like this year how they added the system match option so you can see who would fit best in your system. You know, for people who don't play the game that much, they're trying to throw someone in there, you know. You don't want to bring in a good player that can't really do much in your system. So, okay, so let's see who we got here. I saw Joel Embiid decided to not stay with the Sixers after going decently far into the playoffs and upsetting the Celtics. Doesn't really make sense to me because he's a high character guy, but whatever. Let's see who we got ourselves. I was trying to look at what those two things were, but then I was like, duh, they're the two-way contracts, obviously. So, you got Seth Curry right there. J.J. Redick also left the Sixers. So the Sixers, they lost 2 of their starters. Let's try and offer Joel Embiid a contract. Because I definitely would like to bring a different center into our program. Let's bring in... I don't know. Okay, small forwards. We did just draft that guy. Let's see if we can get Paul George, possibly. We're not bringing Melo in. Marcus Smart is there. Marcus Smart could be a good person to bring into this young team. Well, we cannot sign Joel Embiid. So that's interesting. I honestly got kind of confused with this part this year with the whole cap hold situation. I did not really understand that. So, excuse that. Oh, the Sixers matched it and Joel Embiid went back. Let's bring back Zach LaVine if we can. Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. We're announcing our race with Mirotic and D-Wade because they're not really crucial parts of this young team that we're trying to have make the playoffs this year because they couldn't do it in the previous years. So let's see. Let's bring in another ex-Sixer if we can in Nerlens Noel. Right, and he signed with the Celtics instead, so that's cool, I guess. No luck for us really in free agency this year, that's for sure. So there we go. We brought back Zach Levine. Who else shall we bring in? Here's our team going in the next year. We got the point guards right there: Grant, Dunn, and Payne. 2 guards: Levine and Holiday. Then you got Denzel Valentine and the rookie at the 3. Lauri Markkanen at the 4, and then we brought in Nerlens Noel to start at the 5 this year. Now, I would like to get rid of one of these centers because we got Justin Patton in a trade that I did not show, who was obviously a rookie from this year's draft class. So let's see if we can flip Rolo into something that we can use, because that would be nice. Alright, we'll take that trade with for the rookies from this year. Okay, so now we have 2 serviceable forwards. We have Lauri Markkanen and Ike Abugo. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. Would surprise you if that's not how you do it. Okay, let's hop in and let's see our team this year so you guys can see with the updated overalls. We don't have any superstars on this team, but we do have a lot of good young talents developing. Denzel Valentine looks like an 86. I think Lauri Markkanen looks like a 78. I don't think I said 86 earlier. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sex. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sex. I did not mean to say that. I stumbled on my words. Started off pretty hot for this team. Can't like 7-3. We are just overachieving with this young core that we have here.
They don't even have a clue that they about to get their fucking dome shattered now. Damn. Let me flub it on the trap sack. Let me go and get it out, homie. Pass.
So here we go, boys. We're just catching dubs left and right, up at 11 and 7 already this far into the season. If you are still watching this video, which I'm not sure how many of you are, but you can always, like and comment to show support. But you can leave in the comments what team you would like me to do next in either this or Madden. I'll obviously respond because there's no reason for me not to. But just leave a comment letting me know which team you would like me to rebuild next, and I will indeed do that.
When I'm starting like it's acrobatics, I pass the gas shit, I'm a spat the magnum. Really stepping to me, busy bitches never knew me, cause my lyrics like an Uzi, never reaching hella stupid, cause I'm fusing with the lyrics of a mute. When I do it, and I spit it hella foolish, and I've been a damn nuisance. Let me flub it on the trap sack. Let me go and get it out, let me pass that. Yeah, this what you gotta smell, homie, hashtag. When they hit a bass bump, I'ma slap that. Get your motherfucking bars, you a tad whack. Pussy said he's hard, honey, with a stats sack. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sacks. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sacks. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sacks. Goddamn, let me flub it on the trap sacks.
You can check out some of my older videos that I've made. I think all my videos are pretty quality, you know. Put a lot of time and effort into them with the editing process and stuff. But yeah, just check them out. Subscribe if you're new, because we like that around these parts, especially if you's a big body. But here we are, 22 and 20. That hot start hasn't taken us too far now. Although we are on a 3-game winning streak. Can we continue it here? Oh, and we took an L to the Jazz and the Warriors. So I jinxed us right there. Okay, well, let's see. 25 and 23. Oh gosh. We are definitely going to be battling for a playoff spot towards the end, but fortunately we are in the East and they do not have that much talent over here, as I know firsthand from being a supporter of a team in the East. I didn't really know how to say that, but you know, yeah. Alright, so 27 and 29 is where we are sitting at right before the trade deadline. Not the most promising start that we've ever had, I can tell you that much. Here we are with our stats: 21 points a game for Zach Levine, 15 Markkanen, 11.9 for Nerlens. Let's see our rebounding stats. Okay, can we switch over real quick? Because I don't know why I'm not doing that. Cameron Artis Payne's having a good year, I guess. Chris Dunn went down with an injury. That's not good for our young core, for sure. So yeah, that's a thing. Alright, so let's sim to the end of the season. Here we go, hopping back in at contact contract extension time. Let's see if there's anybody we are trying to re-sign. Cameron Payne had a good year, so we'll re-sign him. And let's hop into the sim to the end of the season real quick. So here we are at the end of the season. We unfortunately only finished with 37 wins in year 2 of this rebuild. So let's see. Luka Doncic got Rookie of the Year. MVP goes to James Harden. Do we have anybody on any of these teams? It does not look that way, unfortunately. Oh, wait, Nerlens Noel, all defensive second team. And the Sixers are still doing their thing, having 2 Rookie of the Year 2 players on the all-rookie teams. Although it's the second team, you see they're still stacking their draft picks type of thing, you know. So let's see who will win the chip this year. Okay, is it going to be a rematch of last year? It's a rematch of last year, and they have lost again. So 26 a game, 26 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 10 assists in the finals. He definitely had a great playoff run right there. So here we are at the lottery again. It looks like we were projected to get 9. Okay. Wow, blockbuster trade. Josh Jackson gets traded in so that the Suns can get the first pick in the 2019 draft to take R.J. Barrett from Canada. Interesting to say the least. So that was a pretty blockbuster trade. I can't really lie here. Yeah. So here we are at our pick. Hopefully Monte Bull's son is still here, Bull. And it does not look like he is. So I guess we will take this point guard. The point guard seems like the best idea for this team, because it seems like one of our weaker spots, so we'll just take him and sim to the end, and let's see a little bit about him, because I don't know too much about him personally. So he's a 5'11" point guard from North Carolina, and he's white, J.B. Kamen. 72 overall. Okay. That should be interesting. Don't really know too much about him. Let's see if he can perform on the court this year, though, because that's really all that will matter for this rookie. So we're obviously bringing back Markkanen, Denzel Valentine, and our power forward. I'm not sure about Chris Dunn, because he is an injury-plagued player for us, so I'm not going to bring him back. Okay. Here we are hopping right into free agency. Once again, if it was not realistic, I would probably have taken LeBron right there. But I'm going to take, like I said, a little bit more of a realistic approach to this. So let's see if there's anyone that we are trying to bring in realistically that the Bulls could bring in. Because why would LeBron want to go to the Bulls at this point? So let's see. There are some big name free agents, I cannot lie. Kemba, Jimmy Butler. You got LeBron, you got a little bit of everyone. Marc Gasol, Jokic, Kevin Love. I'm just gonna skip through, I think, because I don't think there's anyone big that we really need. I think our roster is close to full right now anyway, so let's just sim through this real quick and hop into the player progression and see where everyone stands at now this far in. So here we are. We got Zach LaVine 81 overall, Noel 80, Markkanen 79, Denzel Valentine 78. So basically the young core of our team has developed all to around 80 mark, a B- overall player, pretty good. Point guard is still our lacking position, but here we go, starting off 3-0, and we caught a loss, but still 3-0, pretty strong start, 4-1, 5-1. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just sim to the halfway point and see how we do. So here we are just around the end of the season. We're going just about positive, but will we get a playoff spot is the real question, because we're right on the verge of it. So let's see. 39-39? 40-39? 41-39? Come on. We take a loss. We take back-to-back losses to the Knicks. 41-41. I think that we did make the playoffs, so As you can see, that's some interesting players here. I don't know why Vucevic was up there, but do we have anyone on any of these lists? Because that would be pretty cool, can't lie. It doesn't look like we do. And we did indeed make the playoffs. We are going to be playing the Bucks in the first round. So let's see if we can make a good run this year in the playoffs. So just going to sim through game by game to give us a little peep at it, a little look. Alright, 3-1, we are up, and we take a loss. No. Okay, we defeat the Bucks 4-2. Not bad for this team at all. Now we're up against obviously the powerhouse team of the Cavaliers, and we start off 3-0, and we take a loss. Here we go. We defeated the Cavaliers 4-1. Now, obviously, we're going up against the strongest, youngest team that's probably going to win a championship sooner or later, the 76ers, and it's 3-2, and alright, well, not too mad. We got eliminated, and the Thunder win with Russ averaging 25 and 9.7. Alright, well, it's your boy Big Body. Peace!